We did that. We gave her this platform. We turned away when she was getting better, and then we focused back in when she started to get sick again. All of the blame is not on her, but she chose to do what she's doing with that platform that we gave her. And host a peaceful protest in support of the petition to deplatform Eugenia Cooney. That petition is kind of old, and I think that there's a lot of things that need to be added to that petition. With that being said, this is a peaceful protest. I've read the terms of service on Twitch, so hateful, derogatory speech toward others or toward Eugenia will not be tolerated. Body shaming will not be tolerated. I understand if you drop the occasional F-bomb in something that you're trying to say because, people cuss when they feel passionate about something, but for the most part, try to keep your conversations civil. Do not attack anyone. Do not attack Eugenia. This is in no way trying to build a hate mob against her to send to her YouTube. Nothing like that. This is something that I'm doing out of concern for the people that she may potentially hurt in the future. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see, hey! Hey guys, howdy partner. I like it. Alright, so Eugenia began her platform in June of 2011, 5 years after creating that platform. In October of 2016, petitions were made to ban her from YouTube due to her promotion of dangerous eating habits. She stated at the time that she did not have an eating disorder. In February 10th of 2019, she announced that she was taking a break from YouTube. And this was the time that she released that cosplay video where it was apparent that she was emaciated. July 19th of 2019, she appeared in the documentary The Return of Eugenia Cooney with Shane Dawson. This was only 5 months after she announced that she would be taking a break from YouTube. That very same day, she uploaded I'm Back on her YouTube channel, announcing her return, and that she had been working with a doctor. I'm assuming toward the anorexia that she'd mentioned. She did mention that she had an eating disorder, but she didn't elaborate what kind or what exactly she had been dealing with and what symptoms. These videos were originally trending, #1 and #2 on YouTube. And many also criticized this for ignoring the topic of anorexia, and at no point during that video did Eugenia Cooney encourage others to reach out and to get help. In the video that Eugenia had posted that day, she tried to act as though she had admitted herself, when we know that Jacqueline Glenn also released a video that day talking about the situation. The very same day, Jacqueline Glenn posted her video talking about her side of the story and the events surrounding Eugenia Cooney's admission to care. Jacqueline arranged for the Los Angeles Psychiatric Evaluation Team to interview Eugenia while she was away from her mother and in Jacqueline's home. And under the Latterman-Petrish Short Act, the PET was able to place a 5150 hold on Eugenia. So she was then admitted into care, but her behavior after the 5150 is the part that I want to focus on. So at that point, she'd been admitted, she was in care, and then she returned to YouTube, and she posted that video that says, I'm back, and that currently, it now has 8.2 million views, which is going to be important, the number of views on her videos. Her views on videos steady declined during this time when she had come back from recovery. She appeared in videos more covered up than she'd ever been, more animated than we've seen in years, and her health seemed to be improving. And during this time, Shane Dawson appears in one more video, and she does an interview with Katie Morton. And a lot of her content is focused around mental health at this time. I think it's also notable that at this time, she's seen wearing a necklace in all of the videos post 5150. It's called a Wayfinder, and it's a symbol from Kingdom Hearts. She wore in a lot of these, I think it's all of them, every single video that she made once she returned from care, she had that necklace on. And that plays a role later down the road, I think. On November 24th, 2019, she does her first try-on haul since returning to the internet. It's clear that she has declined further, but her views on this video increased compared to the other recent views, and her voice is also more high-pitched than her I'm Back video. And she begins to show more skin. So moving from November to February 8th, nearly 1 year after announcing her break from YouTube, She's still wearing that wayfinder and is a little bit better compared to a year prior. As of February 21st, 2020, another try-on haul. And it's notable that her clothes are increasingly more revealing. This video, as of now, has 400,000 views compared to others at this time, and they were more around 80 to 100,000 as of now. So it's clear all of the other videos that she was making at this time, and she was doing a diverse style of video. She was doing mental health chats, she was doing more makeup videos, and in all of these videos she appears to be covered up. And then I think at this time it becomes obvious that she gains views when she's wearing less clothing and when she's doing a clothing haul. So skip forward to April 7th of 2020, she makes another try-on haul. The views on this one are much higher than the views on all of her other videos, and at this point she's notably thinner. And I think this is the turning point. This was right after Valentine's Day, the clothing haul then. This, I think, is when she started to steadily decline, and you'll notice she takes that necklace off. And I don't think it appears again in any of her videos after this time. So her views continue to plummet until the My Mom Does My Hair video. And at this point I feel like she's desperate for views, so she's trying new things. She includes her mom in videos. Those usually garner a higher view count than videos she'd made prior. And she managed not to flash people in a shoe haul collection video that she did in 2020 on May 15th. On May 31st, she did a spa day, and in this video, she appears to be much thinner, and it's obvious that she's declining. And it's clear that she has relapsed. The like to dislike ratio at this time is incredibly diverse. The dislike is so much higher than the like ratio. It gets up in the 20,000s on some of these videos. From this point forward, she begins to do more cosplay videos and more try-on hauls. It's almost all that she does after this point because she got tired of those low view count videos, I'm assuming. August 22nd, 2020, she does the Jinx cosplay video and her views skyrocket. It's obvious that she's relapsed. Her voice is much higher and people begin to comment more and more about how concerned they are, and her behavior begins to shift as well. October 30th of 2020, her views are currently at 600,000, and she's showing almost all of her body again. She's starting to do more costumes. She's realized what gets the most views. And March 12th, 2021, she does her Bubbles cosplay, and that only has 230,000 views now. She's still very ill. The clothes are very revealing, but for some reason it didn't get the amount of views that she thought it would. So it would seem that she turns up the heat, and immediately after that, she does another try-on haul. This only garners 245,000 on March 26th. And then she does the Addressing the Hate and the Genshin cosplay. None of these do as well as she thought they would. So finally, on May 7th, she does another shoe haul. And this is where she begins to flash her underwear on the internet. This video gets 504,000 with a 28,000 dislike ratio as of right now. And then finally, her summer outfits try on, 473,000 views. Obviously, showing skin and wearing skimpy clothing wasn't doing the trick anymore, and I feel like that decline started to happen in April after Valentine's Day. I feel like that was a turning point, and it became obvious to the viewer that her health had started to decline. And from the things that she's doing in these videos and that timeline, I feel like it's pretty obvious that she's knowingly pulling stunts on the internet to try to gain more views. I think it's abundantly clear. She showed off her whole body and it didn't get the reaction that she wanted. What else could she try? So she starts to turn up the heat a little bit. And if that didn't work, it got a lot more scandalous. Another reason that a lot of people are concerned toward Eugenia is the Discord server situation. A lot of YouTubers have made videos about this. In that situation, moderators on her Discord were sending underage girls inappropriate messages. They were sexual in nature. And so, one of these girls had reached out to Eugenia and told her what was going on. She basically got a response that was, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she continued to let this person be a mod. And then it came out that this man was in fact an SA, So she continued to let this person operate as a moderator in a position of authority in her Discord server, even after she was alerted that this was going on toward underage girls. I think that proves her state of mind, that her concern isn't toward protecting her fan base. Basically, people are concerned because this girl has built a community around herself of young girls, the kind of content that she does, the aesthetic that she has. She dresses up as Bubbles for Halloween. She does a lot of cartoon characters. She plays video games on her Twitch. Obviously, young people are going to be attracted to this kind of content. What makes it inappropriate is that at some point, she lets the wolves in the chicken coop, basically. She let predators into her community, because at this point, showing off on YouTube, I don't feel like was enough for her. And at this point, she had to take it up a step, and she started catering toward people who are dangerous to young women, fetishists. And I'm not kink shaming, but there is a saying that it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, and I believe that. This is deadly. This is life-threatening. And she doesn't speak out against it. She refuses to name it on her channel. And there are young people in her audience. If I could talk to her directly, I would ask her, are the views and are the subscribers more important than the safety of your community? Is it more important than the safety of those young girls? Because those are the people who are watching you. Yes, there are older women like myself watching you also, but there are quite a few young people on there as well, and you have refused to age restrict. Whoops. Sorry about that. She refuses to age restrict. Come here, buddy. Alright, that's the end of part 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. It will be up on my channel. I did edit part 1 just to where I could add screenshots for reference to the things that I was talking about. But thank you guys again for watching, and part 2 will be up in the next couple days. Bye guys.